guys, and welcome back to Project Z Garage. My name is Ansar. I'm here with my brother Al and Zeus back there, and today we're gonna finish up the front of the Audi A4. This is a B7. If you saw the last video, we did the fog lights, the grill on the video before that, and we cleaned up some of the intercooler piping. I'm still polishing some of the sides because, you know, they get dirty because they're open. So now we're gonna put the bumper for the last time on, and one of the things I'm gonna address is that some people were asking me about what we're gonna do about the front license plate, because this grill does not have the adapter that screws into the front, and I don't want to just screw it into the plastic there. So I went online and I got a relocation kit, which we'll go over once we get the bumper back on the car. Now, one of the first things we'll do is we are going to, well, I was tightening up one of the intercooler couplers. We're going to remove the tow hook bracket here, or plug, because this is where the new license plate's going to go. You have to squeeze the two little pieces on the top and push out, and there we go. I mean, you could pop this out with a screwdriver, but it's better and easier to do it with the bumper off. So we're gonna throw this in the trunk with all the other spare parts that we have, and the new relocation kit's gonna go through here, and it's gonna screw into there, and that's gonna put our license plate a little off to the passenger side. So let me set you guys up as we start installing the bumper back on the car. Just so you can see this a little better, let's see if we can get some light in there. Right there are the two castle headed nuts, or has that weird washer look to it, that go there. It's a lot easier to see with the fender well out. Let's see if I can lift this light up. There we go. See the two in there? That's what holds right here on the front bumper in. That's what locks that down. Now we gotta slowly start adding all these screws back and put this fender well in, and then tighten up the other side, and we should be good. Alright guys, we have the bumper fully screwed back in. It's fully mounted. As you can see, we have the inner wheel lining back in. And now, for what I talked about in the beginning of the video, I picked up this relocation, license plate frame from Amazon. I believe it was from like JDM Toys or something. I'll put the information for the name of the item that I got in the description so you guys can check it out, and we'll see how well it works. So pretty much in the shop before we put the bumper back on, we left the tow hook cover off, and this is what comes in the kit. It's the plate that your license plate is going to be screwed on to, this shank that will be screwed on into the tow hook, area here. And the outside here to tighten it, it's a 17 millimeter. So I got myself a 17 millimeter just so we could tighten this up, because you don't want anybody stealing your license plate. I'm contemplating if we should put some blue Loctite on it. I might not put it on this part here. I might just snug it up, but I think on all the other screws I'm gonna put a little bit of blue Loctite on it to hold the actual frame to the bumper. So It actually doesn't fit too bad. It's got a good amount of space on the sides. It's close, it's not sticking out too far. But let's put it together and see how it looks after it's fully assembled. All right, so we have the shank in there. I think we'll leave it like this in case we need to remove it. And I'm just gonna snug it up. This way nobody's gonna be able to take it out by hand. And then it has a bunch of slots, so you can position it however you want. Either, you know, closer or further, so you guys can miss the sensors that are in place. But I think we're just gonna go directly in the middle. Alright, so go off to the side. It has this like concave back to fit in this concave hole here. Let's see. We're gonna put a washer on that. Let's just make sure this fits properly. And it comes with this Allen head key too in the kit. Try it out. It's always good to test fit this stuff before you do a final install. So now with the way it is there, it's touching the bumper, so we don't want that. So we'll back it out a little bit. Now looking at it, I don't know if this washer should be there. Maybe we'll lower it down a little. The spot there. It's a little bit of a gap. Pretty tight gap there. Now what they said to do is they give you a lock washer to put behind it to stop it from spinning. I'm gonna play around with this a little more so I can find the exact spot that I'm happy with, and then we'll go from there. But so far it seems to be fitting all right. It's just now trying to figure out what the position is, and then we could try putting our license plate on and seeing how that fits. So all right guys, so check this out. I didn't realize that there's a dome in the back piece, so you can actually angle the actual bracket out. So now we have a good amount of space on each side, and now this side doesn't look like it's sticking out too far. So that's actually really smart design that they did there. So this can actually tilt left and right. I think we're happy right where this is right now. So it does need to have the washer on this side, and then we're gonna put the locking washer, which is this one here, on the back side, so that when we clamp down, it'll stop it from rotating. And then when we're done with that, we'll throw on the license plate frame and check out how it looks. But I like it. You know, we could say it's a performance upgrade, as it moves the license plate out of the way of the airflow to the intercooler. So it's kind of like an upgrade of some sorts, and it also makes I like the grill better without the license plate in the middle. So let's take it back off, put the locking washer behind it, tighten all this stuff up, and then we'll work on putting the license plate on, and you guys can check it out. Alright guys, we got the license plate done. The flame is on. The relocation kit has been installed, and just for fun I threw on some spiked license plate frame to hold the license plate when we're done, and you guys can see how it is. Like I said before, we threw on the flat washer on the front, the locking washer on the back. I did do a dot of blue Loctite just for extra safety, but you know what, I really like the way it looks. So this will give you an idea where the license plate ends. So the bracket isn't the exact size of a license plate, it's just within where the holes are. So you might want to get like a frame or something to put the license plate in, just to hold it a little more sturdy and stop it from like bending. I mean, I had this laying around, so we threw this on. I mean, right now it looks pretty good, it's tight. Only time will tell how well it's gonna hold up, but I really do like the design behind it. It fits really nice on the car. There's a nice gap on both sides. This part's not sticking out too much, and we can kind of move it over a little so it doesn't block the fog lights. So that's cool. So we'll see how it turns out, but I really like it. So I think this was about $25 on Amazon. I'm gonna see if I can find a link for it, and I'll put it in the description below. But you know, right now it looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty sturdy. It's you know, it's not super thick, so it has a little flexibility in case someone bumps you. But if someone hits it hard, this you know, anything's gonna snap. But at least it'll bend. It won't just break off. So tell me what you guys think, if you think it's worthwhile, if you think there's another product out there that's better. But for 25 bucks, and it relocates it and saves the look of the front of the car, you know, I really like it. So I think that's gonna be it for today on this video. I mean, Al's working on polishing and compounding the car so that we can work on our next video, which is we're gonna be putting on a protective what is it, Clear Bra
on the front hood.
Do you know what model, what brand it's from?
I'll have to look it up for you.
I think it's either 3M or something, but we'll let you know in the next video so you guys can check it out. But right now we're polishing everything out, making sure we get all the swirl marks and scratches out so that when it sits, it's nice. So guys, until next time, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Like us on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff at Project Z Garage, and we'll catch you in the next video.